Okay. The main question of the day is, was JJK robbed? I mean, was Vinland Saga robbed?
All right, so I think looking at all the stuff that it could have won, there aren't many awards that Vinland could have won that JJK did do better. Though I do think Thorfinn is a better in general, like for that part of the series versus what was it, Wano. I do think Thorfinn is a better written character than Luffy. So main character of the year, I think Thorfinn should have got, unless best main character. They say Monkey. They say Luffy. Unless that means Luffy as a whole, like from episode 1 to now, then yeah, Luffy deserves that award. But if just the part of One Piece in 2023, then I think Thorfinn should have won it instead.
Yeah,
Anime of the year and all the other awards though, JJK could have got.
I think when you think of, if you think of the award Anime of the Year, right? That's MVP.
Uh huh.
Yeah, you can, for MVP. Yeah, you can look at the stats, but it's also looking into the performance overall. Everything within of what that thing performed, right? So yeah, I give it to JJK. It was the most hype. It was, you know what I'm saying. It had fights after fights after fights. Every episode was entertaining. But the depth that Vinland Saga brought, the writing that Vinland Saga brought, the character development, the new characters, every new character was on point in Vinland Saga. Every character was written well. We seen Canute, we seen Thorfinn's growth, seen Canute's growth, which is crazy. We seen Thorfinn's growth, which was insane. Einar, he in the little span that we've seen him, he grew a lot. We seen all of these characters' growth in this short 24 episode snippet. And then on top of that, at the end of the anime, he gets to return home to his sister and his mother, who he literally had not seen for years
Oh,
because he traveled.
whose whose fault is it that there was a 5 year time skip in their show? Yuji or Thorfinn? Neither, nigga. The writer wrote that shit. Nobody put a 5 year time skip in their show.
But the fact of the matter,
JJK is literally like all happening within 10 months.
is, when it comes to the effect that the anime has given and its story's impact, Vinland has that. If you want to talk about the hype, animation, you could give it most hype anime. We could give that to Vinland, to JJK. But anime of
Most
the
hype.
year,
What? Anime of the year should go to JJK.
no, bruh, no.
It controlled the whole. It controlled the whole year. It controlled everything. It ran the gauntlet. Without JJK this year, I don't know. This might have been the worst year for anime if it didn't have a JJK.
And that's where you lost me. That's where you lost me. AOT dro- AO, AOT dro- AOT dropped the final part.
The final part, bro. The manga we read the manga in 2021, bro. It's 2024. You talking about the final part?
I mean, the
Yes,
Yeah,
fact that I got
what
animated though,
happened,
that's what he's saying.
bro? It just got animated, but it's not gonna win nothing. over something that's like new. JJK is new.
AOT is new. I don't see your point.
AOT in 2023. What are you talking about? They only dropped a movie. Why would they win anything?
They did. I think they won best film.
Exactly. Why would they win any? Why would they win anime of the year? Then we dropped a movie. That was a part. What was it? Part three
Part
of.
three, yeah.
Yeah, they won. They won best score and best drama.
I'm saying they should be more than grateful. But thinking that they're gonna win anime of the year is insane.
How is that insane?
Because it's just the movie.
Was that last sequence not crazy? Like,
Of
That
Attack
last
on
sequence,
Titan?
what?
was that
That
not
last
last
sequence,
sequence not a 10 out of 10?
Are you talking about Attack on Titan?
Yeah.
yeah, in the movie.
Um,
Okay, now that
the ending
compare
is
that
kind of
la
controversial, and you know that
compare
is.
no,
So
I
no,
know
no.
it's controversial.
Compare that last sequence to an
I didn't
entire
really like the
anime.
ending. It's not the ending is not all that. You make it seem like the ending is great. We've seen the ending one already in Kogias. Two, he loses. Like
I mean, yes
He
and
doesn't
no,
lose
kinda.
because he
Yes and no. I mean,
bro, Aaron Yeager,
he didn't
come
kill
on,
all the
bro.
people outside, but he just wanted his
They're not
friends to have
gonna
a
give it
peaceful
to
life.
Aaron because of like the pacing. Like if they would have dropped all of this in 2021, it could have won it back then.
Nah, but I heard that, well, people were saying AOT had lasted for 13 years and had 9 seasons, so that's why it lasted so long to
Yeah.
symbolize the Titans.
But all in all, I don't. Vinland Saga season two is not enough to compete with JJK season two. Let's just be for real. You can literally go episode for episode. They don't have enough to compete. Like content wise, it's too slow. Yeah, the depth and writing might be up there, but bro, the show had a 5 year time skip. They have to explain that shit somehow.
They did
They're not
explain
just
it.
gonna go 5 years in the future and give us no explanation.
I mean, it was explained through like things we knew.
No, every 5 years cannot be explained in one mere
Well,
sentence, bro.
it wasn't explained, but like we were able to speculate clearly what happened. End of season one was it Askeladd dies and Thorfinn has nowhere to
Season
go.
one
So
was better than season two.
Nah.
Yeah, you think Vinland season two is better than Vinland season one? I don't know what to tell you, bro. You're just all the way not there.
What do you mean? You're basically just a hype junkie. You just want to see the fights. You just want to see all the hype moments. The real writing wasn't.
Bro, Code Geass is literally my favorite show. That doesn't even make sense.
So how could you be saying something like season Vinland Saga season 1 is better than season 2?
Because it is. It pulls the viewer in. It's definitely better. It can make us somebody
okay,
that's never watched anime like anime. That's the type of show season one is. Like season one is that good of a literal show. Talking
Season
about
season 2
continuous action,
action.
continuous plot,
The plot the
continuous
plot
writing.
plot was continuous. The writing was continuous in season 2,
Everything
and
was
they was
no. It was
building.
slower. It was slower, bro. They had to explain a whole bunch from 5 years that we skipped because of a time skip. They had to explain a lot of that shit. We're meeting a whole bunch of new characters that have no like depth at all. They're new, so they're
Who has no
explaining these
depth?
characters. Bro, they just introduced them. How are these new characters gonna have a whole bunch of depth? They're just getting introduced. They're brand new.
And throughout the story, throughout the 24 episodes, we seen as they got depth.
Yeah, but they're new though. You're making it seem like these are characters that, bro. He just met these niggas.
And they got crazy depth. Thor, not Thorkel. What's it called?
the other slave that was with Thorfinn.
No. That the grandfather, the slave master's father, his death was crazy. The lesson that he taught Thorfinn and Einar were crazy. Like, come on.
Yeah, but you're gonna make it seem like his lessons are enough to make it anime of the year, my nigga. Get the hell out of here.
What do you mean?
Nobody
So
remembers that
writing,
nigga's
so
lesson.
writing means nothing. Writing means nothing for
Writing means a
anime of
lot,
the
but you're
year.
making it seem like JJK has no writing. Making it seem like it's like Dragon Ball. Like niggas don't just box on sight. There's reasons for what they doing.
Come on, bruh. This season was basically like Dragon Ball.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
In
Yes,
what
it
way?
was.
No, I will say Jogo had no reason to want to fight all these people though. Especially
Jogo?
Jogo
What are you
fighting
talking about?
Jogo fighting Sakuna. He did that because he wanted to, bro.
Come on,
Why
bruh.
would he not
This is
fight?
Dragon Ball, bruh.
That I do think, but that's just
Bro,
one
did you
fight.
not see the
I
ending of
disagree.
Jogo?
I
That was
disagree with everything
perfectly
else.
written. And you're
I
talking about
disagree.
Dragon
I don't
Ball.
think. I don't think that is like the whole thing is Dragon Ball, but
Bro, did you not see how Jogo went out? Did you forget
yes,
you are strong?
that's how he went out. Remember how he went out?
What the hell is he? What are y'all talking about?
Bruh.
He literally said to Sukuna, do what I say. Like he basically said he needed him to do something. Sukuna told him, yeah, if you can scratch me, I'll do it. You can't like what about that is bad, bro. Bad writing. The nigga is literally the king of curses. He talks to whoever however he wants. You making it seem like Jogo could have said, nah, I'm not trying to fight, bro. And he wouldn't have died. He would have died instantly.
He put himself in that position, did he not?
Nigga, no. He was putting the fingers on Itadori. So Itadori could awaken Sukuna, which is
You're saying
writing.
wait. You're saying Itadori could awaken Sakuna like Itadori chose to let Sakuna out. Itadori was unconscious.
Huh?
You're saying that
I'm
he
saying that
fed,
Jogo gave Itadori the fingers.
yeah.
That's why he was in that predicament. What the hell are you talking about?
The way you said it made it seem like Itadori let Sakuna out willingly.
But you
Nigga,
can't,
no. Did you not watch the show?
Yes, I watched the show.
bruh.
I'm just saying the
Why
way
the
you
hell would
just
I
said
say
it.
that?
You can't tell me that this was not like Dragon Ball, right? If you really think about it, right? When Boo showed up, what was his goal? I'm gonna destroy this
Destruction.
planet, right? We know Kenjaku's goal. There's no reasoning behind it other than entertainment. So realistically, if you actually use your brain and like, come on and draw these lines, it's right there for you. This is Dragon Ball. This is Dragon Ball with
Kenjaku is just
an
literally
intricate
evil,
power
though.
system. This is Dragon Ball with an intricate power system. That's
Dragon
all
Ball with
this
an
Kenjaku is
is.
intricate
literally evil, though.
Dragon Ball with an intricate power system is what I just heard. Jujutsu
Kenjaku
Kaisen
is Kenjaku is literally evil, though.
What is
Like,
every new gen then?
What do you mean? My Hero is not Dragon Ball with an intricate power system. Come on.
My Hero's
My
not
Hero's power
as good
system
as
is
My
trash.
Hero's not as good as Jujutsu Kaisen either.
True. Demon Slayer is not Dragon Ball with an intricate power system.
It's also not up there with Jujutsu Kaisen. You're naming shows that are below it. So
But
like,
these are shows that are also winning awards.
wait, so name a
what
new gen
awards?
that's animation,
What
action.
awards? Demon Slayer
Demon
didn't
Slayer-
win more
Demon-
awards than.
Demon
Of
Slayer
course
won
not
animation.
more, but
But
they're
you're hating
they're
on
winning
JJK.
awards. I'm not hating on JJK. I'm just saying, Vinland Saga. When you're thinking anime of the year, sure you can take the feats into
No
account.
one
but
thinks about
when do
Vinland
we
Saga
when do
when they
we
say anime of the year.
when do
I'm
we
sorry to
take
break it
writing
to you.
when do we take writing into account though?
Writing, bro. JJK has writing, and Vinland doesn't have the best writing of 2023. So stop it.
What has the best writing of 2023 then?
You really think Vinland has the best writing of
What
2023?
has the best writing of 2023?
Attack on Titan had a better writing than Vinland,
The movie?
for sure. Yeah,
You just said the
For sure.
ending. You just said the ending was wishy-washy, and now you're gonna say
but
it has
it's still better
the
than
best
Vinland.
ending.
It could be wishy washy. Still be better than Vinland season 2.
And now you're
Come
saying
on,
the
bro. He was a slave for six episodes. Let me tell you, bro. He was a slave for 6 episodes. What about that is
he
gonna win
went
anime
he
of the
went
year?
listen, he went from somebody with
With what? With what? Please tell
the
me.
all right,
Because last
look,
time I checked, he was a slave since 5 years old. So what are you talking about?
he went from somebody who was a slave to Askeladd, right?
Hmm.
Then he became where he all the only thing he knew was to kill people so he can get his one-on-one with Askeladd.
Right.
When Askeladd died, he realized, dang, I did all this work, all this killing, and look where it got me. Got locked up, became a slave again. Still, he's still a slave, and once and as they're trying to drag him down to hell, right? They're trying to drag him down to hell. Askeladd is saying, "You're a warrior. Pick yourself up. Confront these people, and see who you killed." He realizes, "Dang, I don't even know y'all names." And this is where he really realizes, like, what I did wasn't really right. And he finally turns the page and is like, "Dang, I'm no." He's no longer a slave to his past. And that's truly what this new season was about. And once he let go of his past, everything great started happening to him. He finally reconnected with his sister and mom. He was able to talk to Canute. Like he took 100 punches, did not fight back once. He could have easily took out that army, beat the whole army up, and got to Canute. But nah, he took 100 punches just so he could talk to Canute, and just so he can keep that let that farm thrive instead of just killing everybody, bruh. Come on, bruh.
And what about that says better than Shibuya incident? Because I think you've lost the sale.
Lost a set, bro. The
You just
writing,
said all you said was he was trying to get rid like surpass his past, literally like overcome his past. Nigga, that's a soul one person's soul problems trying to be solved, and we're watching compared to Jujutsu Kaisen,
no,
where there's a slaughter going on, and niggas need help. They need help, or else they're gonna die.
bruh.
They're literally gonna die if they don't get help. So they're fighting each battle to survive,
And
compared
why?
to a person who has no life or death. Like he's literally just battling his mental, which isn't. It's nothing wrong with that, but to win Anime of the Year, it's gonna take a lot more than the main character to battle his mental.
So basically, what you're saying is action trumps writing. That's what you're saying.
No, I'm saying mental writing isn't gonna beat like a show like JJK. You make it seem like it didn't have any type of writing, and you know it did.
Please, like explain some of the writing.
What you
I
mean,
get the
bro? You watched it,
I get the Yuji versus Yuji and
bro. The season kicks
Yuji
off
parallel.
with no.
I get the Gojo and
Let's
Geto
be for real,
parallel.
bro.
I
You
get those
naming
two
parallels that
parallels.
doesn't mean anything. You cannot have a parallel and still have good writing.
I'm not talking about parallels. I'm just saying, like, come on, what about that incident was greatly written?
First of all, the season didn't start off with the incident. That's just another great part of the show. The show starts off with Gojo and Geto kicking it off with an explanation of how they became what it is now, which is greatly anticipated and greatly like it was perfectly animated. Everything was put together well. Toji versus Gojo, Geto versus Toji, the girl getting shot. Everything was executed perfectly. Music, emotion, action, everything. The writing in it, you're saying there's no writing when they're literally explaining why the world is how it is. They're basically giving us the pretext. This is why Geto had his body taken. This is how Gojo became the strongest nigga of all time right now.
This is
The
how Ghetto
strongest
became.
sorcerer.
This is how Ghetto became evil, though.
Right. They're showing us the reasoning behind things. Instead of going to giving us a 5 year time skip, they went back in time and showed us why the Earth is the way it is, why Shibuya even is the way it is. And then right after that, they kick it off to Shibuya. And Gojo is it's just constant banger after banger. Everything's a banger, bro. It was no bad episodes of this season, literally, and that's why I'm trying to get you to understand. You
Yeah,
can turn on an episode of Vinland
it
and be
was
like, "Kale, this episode is slow. Like this episode is boring." You could turn on an episode of Vinland from this season, and you might get tired. But watching JJK, you gotta like stay up, bro, cause shit is going on. That's what I'm telling you.
so it would have better fit in the action category than better best anime of the year. Best anime of the year.
How? Every episode hit. Every episode was better than every episode of Vinland. Every episode was good.
Nah, bro. Nah.
You can't go
The
episode for episode.
the
You can't
writing.
go episode for episode.
You can go episode for
No,
episode,
you
bro.
can't.
Yes, you can,
No, you cannot.
bro.
Without bias, no, you can't, bro. Stop.
Bro, come on, bro.
Mahagura versus Sukuna. Mahito versus. Come on, bro. You know how many deaths it was? You know how many niggas got murdered?
Nobra
And
dying
Yuji.
in front of Yuji.
You know how many
Nobra
niggas had
and
to
Freaking
get
Nagi.
sacrificed?
freaking Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball. This is
They're
Dragon
saying
Ball.
Dragon Ball. Niggas don't die in Dragon Ball.
People die in Dragon Ball, man. Come on.
Like, one person dies a arc. Like, you made it seem like
And
four
then that
niggas
person
die.
gets revived at the end of the arc.
Exactly. Like, this is not Dragon Ball, bro.
This action, if you look at it from an overall view, is pointless. If you look at the action from an overall view, like, all right, who made this
You
happen?
gotta
Why
be
are they
trolling.
making?
You gotta be.
Why are they
You
making
gotta
this
be
happen?
trolling. You gotta be trolling.
It's pointless.
You said
Is
what?
it not?
He said the reason they're fighting is pointless.
Bro, they're only fighting because they have to, bro.
And why do they have to?
To
Did you
defend
not
the
watch the
people they
show?
want to defend.
Do I have to explain this the season to you?
Please, please do.
Home.
Bro, Ghetto and his boys have been planning this shit since last season.
And why? You read the manga.
Manga reason.
Don't act slow.
We can't tell everything though. Like it's anime, not manga. It didn't win manga of the year, it won anime of the year. So it's only being graded off of season 2. So like I was saying, everything that happened in this season was foreshadowed season 1. Ghetto, even with the movie. So like I don't see your point. But why you're saying it, it's just like all this is just happening. No foreshadowing, no context. Everything had context.
I'm not saying there was no foreshadowing, no context. I'm saying there's no meaning.
There's no meaning. Then why do you watch the show? If it has no meaning, what
Because
made
it's
you tune
hype.
in every weekend?
Because it's
Huh?
hype. It's action. It's
It's
fighting,
hype.
bruh. Like
It's fighting,
yes,
bro.
it's exciting. It's exciting
Listen,
to watch.
listen.
It's exciting
The
to
show,
watch every
the
week.
has writing, bro.
Of course, yes, the show has writing. Yes, we know this.
It has good writing.
Yes, the show has good writing, but not better than Vinland. And that's just my whole point.
But it's better than Vinland because of other reasons other than writing.